First question. Y equal 5x to the power of 2 minus 3x plus 7. Find the value of dy by dx when x equal 1. In this question, we have to find the first derivative, and then we have to find the value of the first derivative at x equal 1. Here this question is the same as if he said find the gradient at x equal 1. So if he said find dy by dx when x equal 1, it's the same if he said find the gradient of the curve at x equal 1. It's the same solution and the same meaning. Here, as we said before, the fundamental rule of differentiation: multiply by the power, subtract 1 from the power. But in case y is the variable, y is the subject, x is the variable, we don't have root, denominator or brackets. Here this expression in the form, so we can find the differentiation direct. It will be 10x minus 3. So we will put the value of x in its place. It will be 10 multiply 1 minus 3, so it will be 7. So this is the gradient of this curve at x equal 1, or the value of dy by dx at x equal 1. The next question. Y equal x to the power of 3 plus 4x power 2 plus 2 when x equal negative 2. Show that the value of dy by dx is negative 4. This question is the same as the last question, but in the last question he said find the value, so we'll do the solution or do the steps and find the solution, and we won't know exactly if the solution is correct or false. But here it's the same question, the same idea and the same steps, but here before solving we know that the answer we have to get is negative 4. In the last question we solved and we got dy by dx at x equal 1 is 7. Here we'll find dy by dx at x equal 2, but before solving we know that dy by dx will be negative 4. So if we got the answer negative 4, we can say that we are correct. Not negative 4, there is a mistake and we have to revise. In the question 1 we got the answer 7, but we are not sure exactly it's 7 or not. So here dy by dx equal, here no root, no denominator, no bracket, it will be 3x to the power of 2 plus 8x, and the last part equals 0. So the value of dy by dx at x equal negative 2, 3 multiply negative 2 power 2 plus 8 multiply negative 2, here it will be 12 minus 16 equal negative 4. We solved and find the answer, it's negative 4, and it's the same as it's written in the question. So this is the difference between the question find the value or show that. Show that we know before solving the final answer. Find the value, we don't know exactly what is the final answer of the question. Next question. Y equal 4x to the power of 2 plus px, where p is constant. Find the value, the value of dy by dx when x equal 3 is 5 times the value of dy by dx when x equal negative 1. So first we have to find dy by dx, and we'll put x equal 3 one time and put x negative 1 in the other time. The first expression equal 5 multiply the second expression. We'll see how to find it. But first we have to find dy by dx. It will be 8x plus p. We said the differentiation of any term with x power 1, just remove x, the remainder is the answer. So the differentiation of this part is plus p. Don't forget this point. So dy by dx at x equal 3 equal what? Dy by dx at x equal negative 1 equal what? Here it's 8 multiply 3 plus p equal 24 plus p. The first part. The second part, 8 multiply negative 1 plus p, so it will be equal negative 8 plus p. Here he said the first expression equal 5 times the second expression. So we write this information. 24 plus p equal 5 multiply negative 8 plus p. It's linear equation, we can simply solve. 24 plus p, and the other side expand the bracket, negative 40 plus 5p. We'll move p in this side as negative p and negative 40 in this side as plus 40. So 4p equal 64. Divide by 4, divide by 4, p equal 16. So this is the value of p. Next question. Y equal 3x to the power of 3 plus 8x over 2x. Here he said work out the possible values of x when dy by dx equal 292. So in the last questions he gives the value of x and we want to calculate dy by dx. Here it's the inverse. He gives the value of dy by dx and we want to find possible values of x. First we have to differentiate as we studied before. Y is the subject, x is the variable. Do we have root? No. Do we have denominator? Yes. What we have to do with this denominator? We will simplify. In this form, if we have numerator parts added or subtracted and denominator only one part, we can distribute numerator on denominator. The first part divide denominator, the second part divide denominator, like this. So the expression will be y equal 3x to the power of 3 over 2x plus 8x over 2x. So it will be 3 over 2 x to the power of 2 plus 4. Here 3 over 2 x to the power of 3 divided by x to the power of 1 equal x to the power of 2. Here we'll cancel x with x, 8 divided by 2 equal 4, and this is the expression in the simplest form. Here we don't have root, we don't have denominator, we don't have bracket, so we can use the fundamental rule of differentiation to find dy by dx. Multiply by the power, subtract 1 from the power. 2 multiply 3 over 2 equal 3, 2 minus 1 equal 1, and this part, which is plus 4, equal 0. Here this is dy by dx. He said the value of dy by dx equal to 192. So we'll form equation and we will solve to find the value of x, as we can see here. Next question. Y equal 3x to the power of 4 plus 8x over 2x. As you can see here, he said work out the possible values of x when dy by dx equal 292. Last questions, he gives the value of x and we want to find the value of dy by dx. Here it's the inverse. He gives the value of dy by dx and we want to find the values of x. But first we have to differentiate as usual. Here this expression, y is the subject, x is the variable. Do we have root? No. Do we have denominator? Yes. In denominator like this, if we have fraction up terms added or subtracted and down only one term, we can distribute numerator over denominator. The first term divide denominator, the second term divide denominator like this. So it will be y equal 3x to the power of 4 plus 8x here, sorry, it will be over 2x over 2x. So it will be y equal 3 over 2x to the power of 3 plus 4. Then we can differentiate, so dy by dx equal 9 over 2x to the power of 2, and this part, its differentiation equals 0 because it's without variable. In last questions we used to put the number given in the place of x, but here the number given will be put in the place of dy by dx. So it will be 292 equal 9 over 2x to the power of 2, and solve this equation to find the values of x. Divide by 9 over 2, divide by 9 over 2, then 292 divided by 9 over 2, it will be 292 multiply 2 equal divided by 9 equal this number. Next question, y equal 3x to the power of 4 plus 8x over 2x. Work out the possible values of x when dy by dx equal 882. In this question we can see that he gives an expression, but he didn't give the value of x to find the value of dy by dx. In this question he gives the value of dy by dx, and we want to find the value of x. It's the inverse question. But most of the steps will be similar. We'll find dy by dx, put the value in its place. In last question, the value is the value of x, put in the place of x. Here the value of dy by dx, put in the place of dy by dx. But first we have to find dy by dx. In this expression we can see that we have denominator, but in this case we can distribute numerator over denominator like this. So the expression will be y equal 3x to the power of 4 over 2x plus 8x over 2x. So in the simplest form it will be 3 over 2x to the power of 3 plus 4. This is the expression which we will find its differentiation. So dy over dx equal 9 over 2x to the power of 2, and the second part equals 0. This value will be put in the place of dy by dx, not in the place of x. So 882 equal 9 over 2x to the power of 2. It's simple equation. We can solve by dividing by 9 over 2, divide by 9 over 2, cancel, then x to the power of 2 equal what? 882 divided by 9 over 2 equal 196. To find the value of x, it will be square root of 196, and don't forget positive and negative. It will be positive and negative 14. So these are possible value of x, positive 14 or negative 14.